Alright, a good first game to start the season with Atletico Ottawa taking a 1-0 win over FC Edmonton. Ottawa should be thrilled to pick up 3 points here because despite being the favorites coming into it today, it honestly felt like they would have been lucky to come out of the game with a tie, despite what the 50-50 possession might tell you. Ottawa couldn't really create much in the first half, with only 2 good plays, in my opinion. The first, Brian Wright had a beautiful nutmeg pass right to the penalty spot. Unfortunately, the only people standing there were the Edmonton defense. The second was a great strike from Telfair that just tucked outside the post, a shot nobody really expected to go in, and even if it was on target, the goalie had it the whole way. But for FC Edmonton, I thought they were playing very well and were tactically aggressive. It seemed Ottawa's only answer for it in the first half was chopping Edmonton players down outside the box. And it almost came back to bite them, as off a free kick, Warchewski hit the wall, but recovered and sent the ball bottom corner. Unfortunately, no fault to Shome. Shome was in an offside position, and the goal was called back. Edmonton then kept up the pressure after the half, with Warch making some good runs. And despite Warchewski's good game, he and Mabusi were taken off for Avila and Ungaro. The Warchewski sub was surprising, as he was having a good game, but Ungaro is certainly not a bad replacement. But Mabusi needed to come off. He really wasn't doing much and was having a bad game. But those subs did make an immediate impact as Avila beat his man to the goal line and centered it for Ungaro near the 6-yard box. But somehow, Dylan Powley coming across his net managed to kick his leg out and block the shot. Then, a few minutes later, the ref blew a call. It was an obvious red card. Asua came in, studs up, and kicked Neuville in the shin. Honestly, I don't know how he missed it. It was so late and definitely deserved a red. Luckily, Ottawa still managed 11-on-11, as in the 80th, Lawson had such a good run that when he crossed to Verhoeven in the box, he just stood there looking surprised and was tackled. Luckily for Verhoeven, the ball landed at the top of the box at Vidi Martinez's feet, who placed a beautiful shot into the bottom left corner. Ottawa then hung onto that lead for the rest of the game. Now, the player of the match for this one is hard, because at half I felt like Warchewski had such a good game, but was subbed off later and Edmonton didn't win. I could also easily give it to Vidi for scoring that wonderful goal, but I feel like the shutout and the outstanding save from Dylan Powley gives Dylan Powley the man of the match. Coming out of this match, I have to say that there's no reason to give up on Edmonton, as I fully believe that they deserve to win that match, and you can't come out thinking that Ottawa is fantastic. Obviously, I think we'll have to wait and see more games from these squads before we can get a good feel for them. Nonetheless, congratulations to Ottawa for winning their first game of the season.